drops. Earth, let's go. You are no longer part of the world you knew. We build towers of fire to escape the gravity that made us. It's a violent way to leave home.
At 3 Gs, every breath is a victory. Your body wants to collapse, but your mind must fly.
Nominal is the most beautiful word in the English language when you're sitting on a bomb.
The first stage is gone. We're lighter now, but the path ahead only gets steeper. We're shedding the layers of Earth. Soon, there will be nothing between us and the stars.
Your heart knows you're leaving. It tries to keep up with the rocket, beating for the world below.
100 kilometers. Earth ends here. The rest is just distance and gravity.
Space isn't empty. It's filled with invisible fire. You just have to hope the walls hold.
We breathe in life and breathe out poison. The machines have to turn it back, or we die.
Ellie, status check. Physical condition and O2 levels.
All nominal, Mara. Fully operational and ready for orbit. Your suit is your skin. You check it 1,000 times because one hole is all it takes.
Weightlessness isn't floating. It's falling toward the Earth and missing it. Every second.
Space takes a toll. It bruises you, stretches you, and reminds you that you don't belong here. The silence of space is the loudest thing you'll ever hear. It's the sound of the void watching.
Gravity is a habit you have to break. In orbit, up and down are just memories.
In 0G, a single drop of water is a stray bullet looking for a circuit board to kill. Every drop we lose to the cabin air is a drop we won't have on Mars.
You fix the small things, so the big things don't have the chance to kill you later.
You don't realize how much you love the blue until you're surrounded by the black.
Day 1. The adrenaline is gone.
You have to find joy in the physics, or the isolation will start to eat you alive.
We should review the sensor alignment sequence for the upcoming calibration tasks.
Right. The primary array needs adjustment before the next orbit.
Every meal is a lesson in containment. You eat, you clean, you survive. Another day.
Slime in the pumps means something is growing. In a closed loop, that's a death sentence.
Mars hasn't even touched us yet, and we're already fighting for our lives against a mold.
Three systems recall from the four sea areas from the flight.
A commander's job is to carry the truth, so the rest of the crew can carry the hope.
Status update on the minor leak, please.
Leak is contained, Capcom. Water quality is nominal.
Roger that. Stand by for burn parameters. Minor leak contained.
Sometimes the mission is more important than the truth. That's the hardest part of the job.
If the seeds get wet now, they'll rot before we ever to Martian.
Trust is the only thing thinner than the air in this cabin. Once it's gone, we're lost.
This can't be right. Day 1 and the systems are down.
We need to find the root cause immediately. Check the loop.
On this ship, your body is just another piece of equipment you have to maintain. The world is watching us. They need to see a hero, not a tired woman in a suit.
Hope is the only thing we have that doesn't need a filter or a pump to work.
The night shift requires strict monitoring. Discipline ensures the safety of the crew and the integrity of the science.
In the dark, the ship feels smaller, like a metal lung breathing for both of us. You learn to love the person next to you in ways the world can't understand.
Eli, CO2 levels spiking. Get down here now. We have to activate the backup scrubbers.
You don't realize how heavy the air is until the machines stop cleaning it for you.
Sweat is a hazard. In a helmet, it can blind you or drown you. Everything is a threat.
Houston, this is Mara. The backup system is engaged. CO2 levels are dropping. We have a situation regarding the primary scrubbers.
We survived. For now. But the ship is getting sicker, and we're only halfway there.
Prioritize life support. Reroute power from the greenhouse to the scrubbers immediately.
Understood. Initiating sequence.
The sun is a bomb that goes off every million years. Today, it's our turn to hide.
You sit in the dark and listen to the radiation hit the hull. It's a lonely way to live.
In the shelter, you don't just see the storm, you hear it. Every tap is a bullet we narrowly missed.
The storm is passing. We survived the sun, but now we have to face what it did to the ship.
After every storm, there is a tax. Today, the tax is our power reserves and our peace of mind. In space, a 5-cent fuse is the difference between a garden and a graveyard.
Storm exit confirmed, Houston. Power levels holding steady at 90%, requesting acknowledgement.
Copy that, Endeavor. Acknowledged. We rate you, albeit with heavy static.
The further we go, the quieter Earth becomes.
These tiny leaves are the most complex life forms for millions of miles. They have to survive.
It's just a leaf, but it feels like we brought a piece of the world with us to keep us human.
The water loop is our lifeblood. If the chemistry goes wrong, everything else follows.
A leak is never just a leak. It's an invitation for the universe to mess with your math.
Contamination.
There are no small problems on a spaceship. Every mistake grows until it's all you can see.
We're poisoning our own well to save it. It's a desperate move for a desperate time.
A commander's burden is knowing exactly when the clock will stop, and not telling the crew.
You can hide the numbers, but you can't hide the smell of a dying ship.
Why did you hide this data, Mara? We needed to see this!
I did it to protect the mission, Eli. You were too distracted.
This is about honesty, not protection.
On Earth, secrets are a choice. On a spaceship, secrets are a survival mechanism.
Mara, I'm your partner. Not just a subordinate or a name on the checklist. We're in this together.
In the void, silence can either be a weapon or a bridge. Today, we chose the bridge.
I'm sorry. We don't just count the water. We count the reasons we're still here, together.
The glove is the only thing between your hands and a temperature of minus 200 degrees. You train for the worst so that when the worst happens, your hands know what to do.
In space, there are no small mistakes. A bump in the dark can boil you in your own suit.
Okay, Eli, confirm pressure valve secure.
We pray to whatever is listening, hoping that the universe will let us land on its red shore.
Secrets are like mold. Once they start, they grow until they break everything they touch. We've armed the fire. Now we just have to hope it takes us to the ground in one piece. The atmosphere of Mars is thin, but at 20,000 kilometers per hour, it feels like concrete.
We are falling through fire. In this moment, no one on Earth can hear us scream or pray.
Now we use fire to fight gravity.
One engine failure here, and the mission becomes a crater.
The last 10 meters are a blind leap into the unknown. You trust the sensors, or you die.
Touchdown. We are the only two hearts beating on an entire world of ancient stone. Our first priority is finding a way to sterilize the ship.
A hero is just a person who runs out of options and decides to fight anyway. Walking on Mars is a privilege, earned by surviving the machine that brought you there. We didn't come here to plant a flag. We came here to plant a future.
Our voice on Mars.
The lander is our only way home. If it breaks, the red dust becomes our shroud.
The sun is blue here,
The air in the ship tastes like metal and ozone. It's the best thing I've ever smelled.
We thought we were safe inside these walls. We were just providing a warmer cage.
Biohazard detected. All personnel, switch to emergency oxygen immediately. I repeat, switch to emergency oxygen.
Our house is trying to kill us. We have to burn the air.
Persistence is just doing the right thing when you're too tired to care about the result.
Mars doesn't want us here. Every time we fix a problem, it sends another storm.
The wind on Mars sounds like the world is being torn apart.
Maybe it is.
Cold doesn't just freeze your body. It freezes your will to keep going. I read you. Still here.
We are a tiny spark of warmth in a universe of ice. We won't let it go out. If we don't get the power back today, the fungus won't even have a chance to kill us.
We are fighting for photons. Every square inch of glass we clear is another hour of oxygen.
You can never truly leave the dust outside. It finds a way into your suit, your ship, and your lungs.
We brought life to Mars to save us, but we only succeeded in bringing a faster way to die.
A single spore is a planet killer. We didn't just lose a crop, we lost our margin for error.
Anger is a waste of oxygen.
On Mars, you don't get to be mad. You only get to be precise.
We are measuring our lives in milliliters now. Every sip is a choice between today and tomorrow.
Override code is 714-Gamma-9 value 7.
You are clear for access.
The distance from Earth isn't measured in miles. It's measured in the silence after the radio dies.
we are killing the very things that were meant to keep us alive. Survival is a cruel math. The fight isn't over. Mars just stopped punching for a second so we could catch our breath.
If this one seed survives, then the mission survives. Everything else is just noise.
We made it to Mars. Now we have to see if Mars will let us stay.